we have to leave a lot of these investments to market players. Then at the end of the day, if government intervenes significantly in terms of supporting some assets, then it will create imbalances. But at the end of the day, I think we have to also take into account the investment which has gone in. And for example, in India, the banks which have funded the thermal power projects are unable to allocate capital to new areas of capital needs. And that's where there is a constraint being created.
Reflecting back to the 2005 energy bill, what kind of set the stages, what that really was a setting the conditions of an enabling environment to allow for innovation and allow for investment to occur. And I think we have a great opportunity in the rest of the world to support what are the enabling environments that allow for the efficient evolution of markets.
Storage will play a big role. We talked about renewables. Most of that is intermittent, so that will drive the question, how do we store some of that energy? I think last year there were about 5 gigawatt hours of storage installed. Prediction is that this will go up to 300 gigawatt hours in the next 10 years. So huge drive. I don't think the technology and the cost is there yet. But I also predict we will see the same that we have seen with other technologies. Once it's there, it's, of course, everybody wants it.
Hydrogen and renewable hydrogen will come and will have a major role to play in order to be able to store electricity in a massive way. Because you cannot store electricity in batteries for any length of time. You can store it for intraday, possibly intra-week storage, but as soon as you come to seasonal storage or facing a fortnight of low wind and no sun, then battery is impossible because you would need huge quantities of battery.
Policy innovation being a primary part of innovation. Policy innovation must come forward first. But there's a new dimension here now, which is the regional cooperation. So now, why there's 60 million, for example, in ASEAN that has no electricity access, there are good reasons for it, and therefore the regional cooperation need to come in to resolve all these problems. And it is an opportunity for companies, it's an opportunity for countries that is lending a helping hand, and that could be a market of its own.